KwaZulu-Natal, combing the scene of a multiple murder. 6 people were found dead in a home in Folweni, south of Durban. The SAPS spokesperson, Brigadier Naicker, joins us now. Brigadier, good evening to you. What do we know about what happened?
Hi, good evening, Stephen. Yes, we initially were contacted by members of the community this morning, and they had informed us that 4 people were killed at this informal dwelling on a homestead in the Folweni area. When police got to the scene, they found a 27-year-old female that was still alive, and what they saw initially, they also noticed there was 4 bodies on the scene. The person that was injured was taken to hospital. She was quite critical, but she's still stable in hospital. And they cordoned off the crime scene and waited for our forensics and other crime scene experts to come to the scene. And after they had combed through the scene and they started removing the bodies, they discovered there was another 2 bodies that were underneath the 4. So it was quite a small little room where 7 people were sitting in on Sunday night, quite late. According to the community, they did hear the gunshots go off, but they were too scared to come out and investigate. So these 7 were shot, and as I said, now, from what we can gather now, it's 6 that died. 2 of the 6 that are dead are females, and 4 are males, and 1 that's in hospital is a female.
It sounds like the most gruesome scene. Is there any idea yet as to who did this or what the motive was?
Absolutely. At this stage, we have our provincial investigative unit that has been tasked to take over the investigation. So they went to the scene as soon as they heard of this incident, and they're gathering a lot of information at this stage. Members of the community are coming forward. At this stage, the motive is still not clear, but we cannot rule out the possibility of criminality in that area.
Well, criminality, I mean, is it more likely to be that than any kind of, I don't know, political motive, for example? The great risk, of course, Brigadier, is people would be worried that something like this could happen again in the same area.
Yes, I think for us also it's a concern because these are all very young people. They're in their early 20s and until early 30s. So they are a young group of people. They went out having a party. So we obviously there is some link. The fact that the one of the deceased was living on the homestead was moved out of the house and into the small sort of informal room that was built on the property because his family alleges that he was a bit of a troublesome character. That is also something that we're looking into at this stage.
There's a lot of investigations. I presume the National Task Team, do they have the resources they need for this?
Sorry, repeat that question, Stephen.
Does the Provincial Task Team have the resources they need for this? Are you expecting help?
Yes, no. We have the Provincial Investigative Unit that's working with detectives from the district office. They have been tasked to investigate this matter. They're very capable, and they have the necessary resources to carry out such an extensive investigation.
Brigadier Naicker, I do appreciate the time. Thanks very much indeed, police spokesperson in KwaZulu-Natal.